What's good, Facebook? This is a little blog that me and my wife finna start. It's basically talking about parents in this generation and how the blame is not being put to where it needs to be put. Everybody makes excuses for these children, like the little jumping that happened at the school and all that. Everybody's making excuses and saying, oh, these kids need to go to jail. Yeah, you right. They need to be punished for what they did. But at the same time, this falls back on the parents, man. Like at the end of the day. Because whatever you're doing at home and whatever you're allowed to do at home, you're going to do in school, in public, in the store, wherever. It doesn't matter. If you're raising your child the way you're supposed to be raising your child, then your child wouldn't be doing the stupid mess that these children are doing in school. Come on now. Like, at the end of the day, you blame them for something that they're doing. Yes, they're right. But the parent also need to be blamed too. Y'all too focused on getting your nails done or getting the newest car that just came out or copping the newest gear that just came out or following the trend. Stop being a follower because you're teaching your kids to be followers too at the same time. Everybody got too focused on themselves and forgot about God at the end of the day. And that's why all of this stuff is happening like it's happening right now. Everybody making excuses and saying this generation is messed up. No, it's little kids having little kids. So that's why this generation is messed up. How can a child raise a child? And then you have parents enabling these children basically by taking their kids instead of helping them and showing them how to be a good parent. No, you're like, oh, well, you're not old enough to raise a child, so I'm going to take it and I'm going to raise it. No, you teaching that child, okay, so when you do something wrong and you make a mistake, whether it's a mistake or not, I'm going to come through and I'm going to take that and I'm not going to make you accountable for nothing. If my mom did that with me, trust me, I'd probably be either locked up or dead, like she said. So at the end of the day, we need to start taking a focus on what we're doing at home. Because whatever you're doing at home is going to happen in the street. Y'all don't understand that. You got to be with your kids 100%. And first of all, you got to get in touch with yourself, because if you ain't right with yourself, how you going to be right with your kids? Seriously. Like, I'm getting tired of getting on here and seeing these Facebook posts and people talking about, oh, these kids is going crazy. These kids is doing that. These kids is doing this. What are the parents doing? I have not seen one real parent come up there and put their child on blast for what happened at that school. Everybody's making excuses for what's going on. A child gets on Facebook and is on there twerking and all that stuff, and I don't see nobody doing nothing about that. You got little girls thinking it's okay to be, excuse my French, a hoe. You feel what I'm saying? That's the trend nowadays. Back in the day, people hustled to make money. Now y'all hustling just to appease somebody else or get some type of approval. Like, come on. Either you're going to be a leader or you're going to be a follower. And how it stands right now, it seems like a lot of people are following. And then y'all get mad at these kids. These kids, some of them, yes, it is their fault. But at the end of the day, what I'm basically trying to say, the general statement of this whole video is that you as parents need to start taking care of your kids, man. Stop making excuses for what they're doing. Stop enabling them for what they're doing. Stop making them think that it's okay for them to do what they're doing. When they act up, you need to whoop they behind. You need to put them on punishment. It need to go back in the day, man, where the whole family was involved in raising a child. It takes a village sometimes to raise a child, bruh. Like, come on now. And then y'all don't want them to do nothing wrong. But at the end of the day, you're basically telling them it's okay. But then when they get locked up, you're like, oh, my son, my daughter, I can't believe that. Shut up. Seriously. Because at the end of the day, if you were being a parent to them and you were doing what you need to do to them and helping them in a real manner and really down with them with whatever they're doing, then they wouldn't be acting the way they acting. Facts. And some of y'all as parents, y'all acting worse than y'all children. Real talk. So at the end of the day, the children is watching what y'all doing and they mimicking everything that you're doing. So if you don't want them to be out here shooting at people, hustling, selling drugs, not becoming a gangster, as y'all be saying, then why are you out here doing stuff that you basically contradicting what you telling them? Now, and don't get me wrong, children are going to make their own decisions once they get to a certain age, but it's us as parents, it is our responsibility to instill those proper morals and values into them so that they don't make the mistakes on a regular basis. Kids are going to make mistakes. That's the truth at the end of the day. Everybody's going to make mistakes, adults and all. But children, they are a prized possession. They are a jewel, man. If you don't raise them right, bro, you will lose them, man. And a lot of these kids is looking for some type of exception. They're looking for to be a part of something. You feel what I'm saying? That's why a lot of them is joining gangs and cults and stuff like that. Come on, man. They following all this stuff because they don't have nobody to follow. You should be the one that they're trying to follow. You should be the one that they're basing their life off. You can't say, oh, well, because this child didn't have a father, this is why they're acting like this. Stop making excuses for them. Excuses are tools that are used by the incompetent and seldomly used for anything else. Remember that. We need to step up as parents, man. And it has to be an all-around thing. It can't be just when you feel like it or when it's something that you want done. It has to be on a daily basis. We have to be in these children's life on a daily basis. Love them. You laid down and made them. Take care of them. That's all I'm saying. Peace.